Hey everybody, boy do I have a magical 5 minutes for you today, and I'm going to talk about something you've heard a million times, but you've never heard anybody actually explain it and get down to it. And that is, what is moderation? You have heard that term over and over. Most people really overestimate what it is, okay? And today we're talking about moderation specifically for people who have struggled with the nearly overweight, obese category, who've been 20, 30, 40 pounds plus overweight most of their life, many who now are in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. Moderation for you doesn't look like it looks for somebody who's 20 and an athlete, okay? So I just thought I could put into some real numbers, because those of you who have followed my journey now for a long time know that I'm a little bit of a science geek, and I love numbers. I love drilling down into ways that you can define it and see it. And first of all, we're talking about just these three things today. Not really getting into processed food, okay? But today, in this short time together, we're talking about flour and sugar and alcohol, because there's no requirement for any of that. Okay, it's not like fruit with the fiber. It's not like, protein or meat for the protein, or eggs and fish for protein, or dairy for the fat, butter for the fat. The flour, sugar, and alcohol, there's zero requirement. And even just a little bit does affect your body. Half of a hamburger bun, a whole hamburger bun, half of a cup of pasta, a cup of rice, half a cup of rice, it doesn't matter, okay? Those things act immediately in your body, and they are inflammatory even at the smallest amounts. So I need to say that right away, okay? And but we all enjoy a little, cake, and we all enjoy, a cocktail every now and then. So I don't ban any food. I've lost 100 pounds. I've kept it off for 6 years. I have food freedom, okay? And all of my work, okay, is twofold. It is about having freedom from food so that you can live a wonderful life. And that is what happened to me 6 years ago. It's never slowed down. It's only gotten better when I got freedom from food. So everything I share is around that. Okay, and specifically to women, that are 40, 50 or older, who've struggled with excess weight their whole life. And check out my other Lisa lessons to learn more. Go to lisaasbell.com for access to a free library. And please like and comment here. I would love to know what you struggle with. I love making new content on areas of struggle for you. Ask me anything, really, honestly. All right. So what happens when you're not tracking moderation? If you can't measure it, you can't master it, okay? I never teach anybody they have to moderate fruit or moderate protein or moderate vegetables. What is that to moderate? 82 strawberries, 6 strawberries? You won't overeat those things, but we do eat the things like sugar, flour, and many people have that genetic predisposition for alcohol, for sugar, for flour, right? That could just be the way you're wired. All right. So maybe you are a person that needs to read every label. There's added sugar in everything. I'm not talking about dessert, okay? But let's think about what it means in terms of what you might eat in a day, okay? And then I'm going to wrap this one up. It might mean that, when you were a kid, you had pastry or whatever. Maybe your mother even made eggs and bacon, a really pretty healthy breakfast. And then at lunch you had a burger and fries and shake or whatever. And then in the afternoon you were snacking on something else. At night you were eating again, and then you were eating before you went to bed. And you were an athlete, you were in high school, you're burning it off, and you're not overweight. That's my life right there. I just nailed it for you. But even then, I had a little bit. It was all moderation, and I had youth on my side, and I had exercise. I have watched this now. I've coached thousands of women over the past 6 years. I have watched this over and over and over again. So the thresholds are there, and they will help you with the food noise, the overthinking, your own natural GLP-1. There's many reasons for minimizing arthritis, aches and pains, need for blood pressure medicine. You will lose weight, okay? And so the bottom line is we're going for food freedom here. And living this way, we call it the well lifestyle, the well method. There's other videos I have on it. But living this way doesn't mean you can't have it, but you do have to be aware that you only need a very small amount. And today, I have taught you what moderation is. And if you can't measure it, you can't master it. What does moderation mean to you? I'd love to hear feedback. I'll see you on the next Lisa lesson.